What's up, y'all? This is Learning Bass with Betts, and today we're going to learn about whole steps and half steps, the building blocks of all music. Alright, so let's talk about whole steps and half steps. Whole steps and half steps are something called intervals. And an interval is really, when we're talking about intervals, or when you see like a musician talking about an interval, it's really the space between two notes. That's all. So we'll start off with a half step. Now a half step is when you start at one note and you play the note that's directly next to it. No space in between. So we're going to do a quick refresher on how to find the notes, alright? So let's say we're starting on our E string and we want to find the note G. So we'll go from E to F sharp to G. So when we're talking about half steps, we have to start at one note and find the note that's directly next to it. So for example, if I start at G, a half step up from G is G sharp. As you can see, I didn't put any space between those two notes. I went directly from G to G sharp. On the other hand, if I'm going down, a half step down from G is F sharp. F sharp is a half step down from G. So now we're going to start from E, but this time I'm going to play it on the A string. So if I'm going to find that note, I'll go A sharp, B, C, because there's no B sharp, C sharp, D, D sharp, and then to E. So now that we're at E, I'm going to say a half step down from E, again is D sharp, and a half step up from E, remember there's no E sharp, so we're at F. Next, we're going to talk about the whole step. A whole step is literally two half steps. So if we're starting again at our trusty G on the E string, a whole step up from G is going to be made up of two half steps, which would go from G to G sharp, then G sharp to A. So A is a whole step up from G. So from G to A, there's this space in the middle, which we're considering a whole step. Okay, so I'm going to quiz you guys, right? So let's say we're playing the F on the D string, right? What's a whole step up from F? A whole step up from F is G. See? I put the space in between. Okay? So now, conversely, if let's say we wanted to find a half step down from G. What's a half step down from G? See, that's F sharp. I didn't put any space there. It's right next to it. Okay guys, so this lesson was about whole steps and half steps. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to use all of this information to play some really cool songs in the future. So keep watching the videos and see you guys in class.